So on July the 29th, 2023, I am going to be running my very first competition, the Jiu-Jitsu Open. It's something I've been wanting to do for years, but just finally got around doing it. And also I have one of my students that's helping me, who him and his wife have run several successful tournaments. And so they are going to help me with a lot of the day-to-day, or I wouldn't say day-to-day, but the day of operations to make sure that it runs off without a hitch. And I wanted to give you guys some details in case you would like to come to Louisville, Kentucky and join in on this competition, because we're going to be doing a few things that are going to be unique. I mean, the fact that it's going to be in my gym and actually held inside of there, inside of our 8,000 square foot facility, that's already unique. But also there's going to be a few other things. So first off, the competition is going to be focused on something very specific. So a lot of times you go to a competition for either prestige or experience, right? The competition that I'm doing will not be prestige, right? Nobody's going to care if you win the Jiu-Jitsu Open. But what it will do is I'll talk about in a second, you will have a chance to get a lot of experience. Now, why is that important? Well, think about it this way. When I look back at my best wins, like my 2022 World Championship, my no-gi pans winning at 3 different weight classes, and a lot of the different things that I've won at black belt, those tournaments were only made possible by all these random competitions that you guys have never heard about, never seen, you'll never see, because they were just these small little competitions that I gained valuable experience from, right? And competition experience is so valuable. Even if you don't want to be the best competitor ever, you learn so much about your game. It's why a lot of times coaches will say, one competition's worth like 3 or 4 months of training, because you learn so much while you're out there. And so I wanted to create a situation where you can get a ton of experience in a day. And so what we're doing is, with the competition, it's going to be round robin, which means that we're going to put you into a bracket with people of close to your weight. We'll have age groups from masters, teens, adults, and kids. But let's say you're in the adults and we're going to say you were here. We'll put you into a group of people, up to 5 people, around the same weight, right? So there's not going to be any specific weight classes. And we're doing that because, again, you go to a competition sometimes and like the 150 to whatever division is massive. And then the division like 180 is tiny. So we're just going to sort of line you up as close to we can as weight, just like you would in the gym, right? You might be a couple pounds off. There's not going to be any crazy weight differences, but a little bit, just off, and you will put you guys together, and then you'll compete with up to 5 other people or 4 other people, which means you would get up to 4 matches, assuming you have a big weight division. So you're going to be guaranteed 2 to 4 matches. It's pretty good. And you have gi and no gi division. So again, you can get a lot of experience in one day. And then we will be doing it, and I got my little notes here, and with a situation with it's sub only. So the matches will be sub only with a ref's decision. So we're doing that because, again, with the points, sometimes you can get a lay and pray win. To me, this is mostly about experience. I want you guys to get after it. I want you to really go for the win. So in a point tournament, the person could get a takedown on you, sit there and do nothing for the whole round and win on points. If you take someone down and that person is putting you in submission after submission and you're having to fight, that person is aggressive on the bottom, I'm going to give the nod to the person on the bottom because they're trying to finish the match. They're aggressive. They're actually trying to do jiu-jitsu. And so that's what I really want to facilitate. I want to facilitate people doing jiu-jitsu, not just trying to squeak out a little win. And so I think that's a really easy rule set for anybody to get into, because you don't have to be a master of the rule set. All you got to do is go out there and go after them and do jiu-jitsu like you would any other day in the gym. And then again, it's going to be held at my gym, which is an 8,000 square foot facility. And we have a massive parking lot, so there will be no issues parking. It'll be no problem whatsoever. And we have weigh-ins the day before and the day of. And if you want to find more details out on the competition, we're in Louisville, Kentucky, July the 29th. The details are down in the description box below. Hopefully see you guys there for this first one. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below.